Channel switched.
Hey,
Hey, just wondering what we'll do if we have no casters. Yeah, but we might be dying more too.
Justin said he'll be a few minutes late, but he's on his way.
I still here in East Commons in case Badgery shows up.
He won't because he's got something.
Oh, he's got something tonight? Okay, then I can leave.
Who? Oh,
So are we heading on? Or
I think we're waiting for Justin. He said he was here in town still.
oh, I got the impression he was in a car in town.
No. I think it meant he was here in Rivervale.
Oh, I see. Okay, well then I'm gonna log out because I have. Oh no, I don't need to because Kalana's here. Never mind. I was gonna say I'd gotten the protection of the Clades, but she's gonna cast it. So thank you.
Most welcome.
Yeah.
Anybody else want summon food and drink?
No, I'm good, thanks.
And I have a side gave Shaman one of my bags. So I've got a pelt to replace it with. I was hoping to get more so we can make him some more bags, but that's the only one I could get. So, I mean, I'll get some eventually, but
You have a spot for it if I make it now?
yeah.
User joined your channel.
Or are we ready to leave? Because I can do it when we come back to it.
I figured you just stick it in the bank and do it later. I'm not in any hurry for it.
But I found Ikc drops. Little bags all over again.
Do I give out demand floating to folks now? Or do we not need it? I don't know.
Yeah.
We just, well, we need invis, so.
You can wait till I'm back.
Well, I don't think it's a group spell.
Oh, I couldn't remember.
Now, Clark, did you say that once we zone into burning woods, you could pop us right over there?
No,
No? Okay.
no, it takes you to, I think, Frontier Mountains.
Oh. Bummer.
Yeah, well, it all depends on where you're going.
Well, bummer for what I wanted it to do.
Yeah. I think they're often set up for travel that you would want to make. So when you're traveling, it helps you out a lot. But obviously, they can't do everything.
Mhm.
I'm starting to get requests now to use it to get people across Siren's Grotto, because if you come in from Co-op Scar, it'll take you to the Western Waste Zone line. But I've never been there, so I haven't actually done it yet. Now that I'm 57. Are we ready?
I don't know. I think Ikc found the girlfriend.
Oh.
But yeah, I think we're ready. Good thing I'm the group leader. He'd kick me out for the res stick.
Then he gets kicked out.
Here we go.
Until you said you thought about it. Then it was safe.
You didn't hold your tongue quite long enough. But I appreciate the moment of restraint.
Okay, this time we're going.
Did Kalana want us to take her with us? Does she know we kidnapped her?
She's here now.
I don't know if she thought she was joining us for the night or not, though.
Surprise!
She probably doesn't know we run back here.
You on your way already, Justin, or you just...
Yeah, I ran.
He doesn't wait for us.
I'm a Necron, self-sufficient. Except for the porting part. I can't do that.
Ready, Diane?
Yep. Don't have C and Biz, though. Oh, don't need it. Never mind.
Yes, you do.
I forgot.
You still have dead men floating, you have seen Viz.
Right. I realized it just as I said it. Just used to looking for the little icon. You can
Yep.
try.
Your fun's gone for the night.
It's no fun. I don't get to take any damage.
Now you can really take damage if you just turn it off.
That was interesting. So I did follow and I run up to Ikc, but someone was in the way, so I couldn't get there, so I was running in place.
That's different.
in the zone.
I hate it when it's crowded.
I miss clarity.
Tree got me.
All right, the front is camped. Are we doing that side passage again?
You're visible, man.
What? No.
Okay, you are to me. But it's that bug problem.
Yeah. Well, it says I'm not, but
I'm not in Viz, so I'm gonna get this dog maybe. Yep, I guess I better not do all of them. I didn't know we were doing that, so I started buffing people.
Fighting back in the hallway.
Are we supposed to come back? I don't know what we're doing.
Yes, we're fighting here. Come fight. Nab is a lot of our DPS right now.
User joined your channel.
Okay, I'm rooting that recruit, so move away from him. We can't do anything else to CC him. Really? You have like no hit points left. Leave me alone. Baning.
You are the target of choice.
Don't heal me.
What does baning mean?
I said feigning. Feigning death.
Oh, feigning. Okay.
half mana.
65.
75.
Well, better start healing. Just head straight there, you'll be good.
It never works for me, and I don't know why.
Make sure you have page up, making your camera and first person look up so that you
Oh, okay.
resist float
Don't
down as
do
much as
that.
possible. Yeah.
Dismissed. Oh, no, I didn't.
Here. Alright, something weird happened to my pet and he died instantly. I feigned death. I have no idea.
Alright, I'll be ready to go. Oh, I don't even have sucker loaded.
Problem is I need to wait like a good minute to make sure if anything was aggroed, it has time to calm down.
Basically can immediately get us out of here. If we
I'll-
have to.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I die, but things would probably just appear behind us, I think. Or could it be from the front? I don't know. How far does this cavern go? Oh, okay, so it would be from the front. Yeah. Alright. I'm still feigning death, so I'm not really medding, but I'm also not pulling anything if it was coming.
And remember, if we ever do sucker to over at the exit, you gotta immediately zone out. Because we're gonna aggro stuff.
My problem will be I won't know where the zone is.
It's the opposite direction of the mobs. Stand there and look.
Alright, I'm standing up. Hopefully we don't get stampeded.
So if you step backwards, you zone.
I don't know. I don't know which way you're facing.
Actually, sucker in this zone might not help us very much because we wouldn't lose aggro, right? We would just
Oh
pop
yeah, you
like.
do. See, it zones you. You get the whole zone loading and everything, so that you do reset all your aggro,
Oh, really?
aggro
Okay.
and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. So if you gate in here, if you were bound here and gated, you wouldn't lose any aggro, and you instantly go there.
Yeah.
But if you sucker, it's just as if I ported you to a different zone. It goes through the whole process and resets
see.
all the aggro and everything else.
Okay, that's helpful. Yeah.
Except to put you in a bunch of mobs.
Yeah, there's a few mobs right there, the zone line, but hopefully that's better than the 82 that have shown up before when a pet got aggro from the depths.
Well, all you gotta do is step outside.
40 mana.
I'm at 55.
I do have the backstab pet at the moment, so if you guys can give it its back, that would be helpful. Thank you. I will thrall the skeleton down there if it's still there. Once we are ready to pull it. Yeah, I don't know if he already has a torch or if someone's already claimed him, but I'll take it. Hey, you know he's a good pet.
Only at 40 mana.
I'm at 60.
He's bad.
Won't be very long.
And without badge, we don't have stuns.
And they'll hurt more.
Out of stun.
Pet. Alright, feigning death. Don't freak out about me. Wreath, charming. I'm not going to haste him because otherwise he's going to be doing too much damage to us. I am fine, do not heal.
Mana.
Can you drop your heroic bond or whatever you got?
I have
Oh, you
protection
got
of the
protection
glades.
of the glades. Never mind.
Yeah.
Mana.
Oh yeah, that helps. Is there another one? I rerouted. So it's still there. It's gonna still be rooted down there until that root breaks, and the pet should be winning. Yeah, the pet should win that one-on-one fight. You're killing a whole mob without heals is a nice use of mana.
You fighting it down there, right?
It died.
No.
Yeah, pull it. Well, never mind. It's gonna fight the conscript for a little bit. Actually, if you guys can start taking aggro from it, because when its root breaks, it's gonna run after me, and if I feign death, my mob my pet stops being a pet. It just makes things more complicated.
Are you having winter weather, Eli?
We did this morning. Cleared up before noon. Has been pretty regular since then. Clear.
Was it snow or what?
Yeah, we had snow in the morning. Pretty fat flakes, but nothing really stuck to the ground too much, or like to the roads at least. The ground had some snow until midday.
We had hail last night.
Well, that was pretty intense for a while. I guess we didn't go look at the car today, did we?
No.
You can pull two. This guy can tank.
Are you getting to where you can do infusions?
I've been doing infusions. I just
Oh,
only on
okay.
Diane so
You've
far.
just been doing Diane. Okay.
Yeah. If you need them, let me know. I've been
No,
looking in
I'm
chat.
at 70 now. I've been saving up.
I'm 56. I don't know about Kalana. Oh, she said 80 recently, I think.
This caster's coming after you. Can't tell if he's fighting the pet or not now. Yeah, he might need to grab aggro from the hemlock. Stop. Okay, well we can get him around the corner at least. I'll root the one. That's a new one. I don't know why the pet was drawing aggro from the other guy when he wasn't hitting him. I guess I'll root first and then send the pet in, so the other guy should keep following you. Anyone who has excess mana and wants to heal the pet, that'll be helpful, but he's not urgent. Is that guy like journaling down there, or what's he doing? Or is he just snared? Root wore off. Yeah. Oh, so the caster is also rooted down there? It's just a normal conscript. Alright, my pet will keep handling the conscript. I'll go reroute the guy down there while you guys handle the new mob. don't believe I'm in danger. You don't need to heal me. Oh, caster's here. Yeah, the pet will beat on him until pet gets aggro. Oh, blast down the target. Looks like I lost regrowth.
I'll redo it.
Thank you. Apparently I don't have it. It didn't like hit me. I was in here.
I just did it twice.
Yeah, it's very strange. Reach charming. I had ignite blood on me, which was a dot, but I didn't think that took away regenerate.
It might erase it. You never know.
Probably did.
I'm guessing it did, and then so I still had it on. It's gone now, but I had it on me while you cast regrowth.
I'm at 50.
18.
Okay, now I have it. Thank you.
Welcome. I did the single version.
That's fine. I'm used to the single version now. I have mana. I'll give to Diane real quick. Pet is at 40% hit points, so it doesn't really tank very good if we end up with 2. Rooting is probably safer for the moment. Okay. We might as well take the swap here if you want to beat this pet, and I'll charm the other one. Free healing.
Tossing in an extra heal, see if that helps.
Low on mana. I give a chunk to Diane. I need to save it in case my pet breaks.
Now I'm at 40.
Guess this is like a take a torch, leave a torch kind of place.
I didn't know the torch was a universal thing.
Strangely enough, I don't see it.
Oh, I picked up the torch already. I
Oh.
looted the guy and picked up the bone chip and the torch. I left the sword because I figured you'd want to pick that up.
Yes.
Although I don't know if it's good for anyone.
I'll take a look later. I'm not figuring it out right now. But it's no drop, so it's not worth anything to us.
No, it's magic item, lore item. Doesn't say no drop. Warrior, Ranger, Shadow Knight, Bard. I don't know why not Paladin, but
yeah, it makes no sense.
26 delay, 12 damage. It's got save, disease, and poison on it, which is I don't know if that ratio is decent compared to what you guys have or not for one-handers.
Well, they've had some pretty nice one-handers drop here.
Yeah. I guess the market will tell us if it's good or not.
Remember what was given your warrior, is that one your warrior might want it.
Sells for 100, so I guess it's not all that super great, or at least market performance-wise.
I don't remember if that's one we've seen and passed on before or not.
I'm sorry, which one was it?
Sarnek Skull Splitter.
Doesn't even have a rogue on it, so I guess my alt doesn't care.
We haven't seen one recently. I think we saw one a long time ago. Yeah.
What's mana at? I'm coming up on 80% again.
I'm 60.
46.
Missing clarity.
Definitely missing clarity.
What'd you do without me, though?
I think
Go
I
a
was
lot
going to
slower.
suggest we play alt too.
I mean, I could go play alts right now. It's fine by me.
I was worried about us if we were here with no casters.
I think Badge is pound for pound our best performer, just on all the awareness and the charming and the debuffs
I think
and
so,
the betting.
too. It makes it look easy.
Plus, he has a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, and he
He's
doesn't miss a
experienced
crit.
pretty much everything.
He's always on top of everything. Impressive. He's already handled the problem before I've even noticed it.
Well, the sword's better than the offhand sword I was using, so I'm going to use it when I'm dual wielding.
Okay.
When do you dual wield again?
At least once, one night per level.
Oh, so 1 out of 80 nights, yeah.
Yeah. But it still helps to have a better ratio when I do.
Sure.
I switch occasionally, but this has such a high ratio and good stats that it's kind of hard to put it down.
Right, yeah. I mean, yeah, once you have a good sword, no reason to leave it for a worse sword. I never gave him his torch.
So is it a universal thing about the torch and the pet?
It just means so that people can have an easier time trying to distinguish what's a pet and what's not.
Which
You
I
kill.
get that. I just
Yeah.
didn't know if it was
I think it's just because it's a cheap item. It is a light source, is noticeable. The both the item and the effects it makes, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like the standard thing to do for that. Let's give him a torch.
How I knew he was well loved because he already had one when we met him. Then he got too low on hit points. It's time to say goodbye.
Yeah, but did he kill his last owner? Is that why he still had a torch?
Maybe. More than likely, someone just gated and left him behind.
Yeah.
You still need mana? I'm giving you it.
I'm at
I'm
80.
I'm at 80 also.
I'm at 50.
Sounds like Kalana might need it if she's still at 50-ish.
60.
Yeah, if I was doing the buffing that I normally do, that Kalana's doing, I'd be hurt.
Speaking of hurt, yeah, it's super nice when you've got 2 druids. That's really helpful.
Well, we'll get a little money tonight with the Ruby Crown.
I was trying to remember if it sells for what I think it does, or
It's one of the more valuable ones, yes.
Well, I also have 200 from selling a spell too.
You're still crouching, Elizabeth. There you go.
Yeah, I had problems.
Looks like the crown's 190 platinum, which is nice. I like the ones that are higher though. We'll
I'm
take it.
not sure there are a lot that are over 200, are
I
there?
think there's something we get that's over 200, but I don't know if I'm misremembering.
Because close to 200 is much better than most of what we find.
I think there's something that you get sometimes it's like 256.
Yeah.
Be charming. Oh, he made me stun out of it. Okay. Can you take aggro, please? Thank you. I can't do it when he's hitting me. This spell takes 30 seconds. Alright. Thank you.
So we think it'll be the top one.
Might still be a minute away, but fine by me. We're all minting. So we farted around down there for a little bit before we actually got up here and killed stuff. Yep.
Pop.
Feigning. Thank you.
So we just started watching Tales from the Loop. Has anybody seen that?
Tales from the what?
Loop, L-O-O-P. It's on Amazon Prime, I guess. It's interesting. It's like standalone episodes, but it's also kind of connected.
So kind of anthology, but not.
Yeah, I mean there is an ongoing story, but they're going to go really slow. But it's a slow-paced show, but it's got some really interesting stuff in it. We've only watched 2. We don't have an enchanter.
Yeah, so they don't get slowed and they don't get.
Yeah, they don't get that resist debuff.
And you don't get haste.
That broke again. Giving aggro to someone else.
I'm surprised it didn't hit me. I guess I better start healing somebody. Like
Back under
Diane,
control
for
again.
example. Yeah, well, if we fight something that's close to our level, like that observer that's level 55, if I don't wait for a badge to debuff it, I get a lot of resist, but I get a good amount less if I wait for him to debuff.
Okay, buddy. Getting unruly.
You're not paying him enough.
Yeah, well, every time this happens, his health goes a little lower, and he's just skating on thin ice now. All right, well, that was an immediate break. Okay. It's going to take me a little bit to recharm him, so he's going to be wailing.
Almost out of mana.
I'm recharming him now. I just have to wait for
Yeah.
the recycle. At this point, the next time he breaks, we should just kill him. Hopefully we find a new skeleton soon.
Don't have another cell heal. Had to get one on it.
Yeah, I was trying to help, but you cell healed everything I was going to heal.
Well, I never got it offline, so I was insufficient mana.
Oh, okay. I gave up.
If they're at half, you can always cast. Even if I'm trying to do the cell heal, it'll give them about 2.5 bubbles, but when they're still taking damage, it doesn't always. Sometimes it just gets eaten up.
I'm gonna run and get a drink while we're. Sounds like we're gonna met a minute.
Good job, guys. That could have gone south. Yeah, I miss clarity. Really miss clarity too. Man, I hate to think what this would be like without protection of the glades.
We'd be sitting here like the old days.
I think I wouldn't have come.
Which spell?
If he's thinking about Malay, Malise, maybe. I don't know. That's a debuff.
Malaise.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not sure if that's the one Chrissy's asking about or not. Though.
It's mana now.
$95.
64. $78 now. Thank you.
Probably Shadow Knight, I guess.
Should I put a regen on the pet?
Well, if it's not too much mana for you, sure. I was hoping we'd find a new skeleton by now, but no luck.
He's got a ton of hit points.
Oh yeah.
I did him 880 heal and it did nothing.
That's why they're such good off tanks. Just have them sit in front of a mob and they'll kill it. You can only do that so many times before you have to heal it all, though.
Well, he's back to over a half, so that's good.
Yeah.
I'm at 73.
Okay, so genuine question. What's the deal with complete heal?
I don't tend to use it on the Rangers because I don't feel like we get our money's worth on the Rangers.
Does it have a max, or is it just puts them at 100?
But the time it takes to cast, they're usually dead.
I'm not talking about on the Rangers. I'm talking about on the pet.
Oh, I could put one on the pet if you want me to.
Well, I don't want it to mess up your current situation. It's just a thought. Like if the pet is at the last like bubble and a half, I don't know if complete heal gives them 100 or if it
We'll
like
try it.
Yeah,
what.
I think
but
it's like you said. I think you got to get way up there before you hit a cap. I think these have like maybe 8,000 or something. 6,000, 8,000.
I don't tend to load it, but I'll do it, and we can try it. If you want me to, just tell me when.
if you have an open slot, it's something to think about. You don't need to do it now. He's at half health, but if we're fighting or if we're using him to tank a second mob, complete heal could be the ticket for him if other people are able to live through what they're fighting.
Just a very slow cast. The timing is tricky.
Well, if she tells me doing it, then I can start chain healing too.
It's a slow cast, but these mobs are full of so much hit points that I don't know. I haven't looked at its numbers, but like healing per mana and all that, if the mob's taking damage, you're not. So
what they're really good for is warriors. For
right.
example.
Well, these
They have
guys
a bazillion
essentially a
hit
warrior.
points.
Yeah.
Except they don't want to be over 40% or whatever it is.
Well, my
Its
pet is the
cast time
perfect
10.
warrior.
And the pet has a single regrowth on him, but it's not hardly doing anything.
Yeah, that's the long term. Although he doesn't take damage very much if he's not completely tanking something.
Yeah,
So
I actually think if we kept
regrowth is pretty good.
that it would probably keep him near half almost all the time. Because like you say, he doesn't get it that often. Damage. Unless it's tanking.
He doesn't seem interested in doing anything. All right, I'll have to pull the pet down too. Pet's coming with me because he wants to kill me. Recharming pet in a second. Okay, that was close.
You get healed this time.
Yeah, I'm not in danger anymore. Everyone healed me, thank you.
I didn't.
What are folks' mana at? I'm gonna send some to Diane.
90.
Pop up here. That'll try and get aggro, but if you're beside him, he'll hit you.
Oh, reanimated conscript has 13,750 hit points. No wonder.
Sounds about right. will complete healing up to 10,000 hit points.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Costs 400 mana. It's probably the most efficient heal to give a pet.
Tell me when you want me to load it, because I don't really have a good spot to keep it all the time.
Yeah.
Man, I could get rid of my gate, but
How often are you casting Gate versus letting the
it's
Druid get you
rare.
out?
I've tried it once within the last 2 weeks when. No, I think I tried to cast it when the pet went down the bridge.
Mm.
It didn't work, but yeah. He's got 5 kicks.
That actually worked pretty well.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. You want to put another one on him?
No, he's fine.
He lasts a long time with those 10,000 or so hit points.
I just don't want to get him so healthy when he starts beating on you, we have trouble killing.
As long as we're not actively trying to kill him, his hit points shouldn't matter when he's hitting me.
We don't have to kill him, we just have to aggro him.
Yeah. When do the Rangers get infinite arrows again? Ugh.
If they get Poland's racer, you can make arrows with summon arrows with it. That's the closest we come.
Is that easy to get, hard to get? Buyable on East Commons?
Oh, they're expensive. Number 9K comes to mind, but that might be wrong.
That's actually doable for the group. I'm just trying to think, now that I'm thinking about complete heal. I mean, for that, it's only 400 mana to get 10,000 hit points back. Like, the pet would essentially be a permanent tank that isn't in very much danger if Rangers are just not taking melee damage, because the pet can never take the aggro from the players.
Yeah.
That would simplify everybody's job healing-wise, unless things split off. If we have
Well, I
ads, the pet
still
can only
think
take
the
one.
best way
but-
to do that is split one off, let them tank it, and I both got it.
Right, yeah.
But,
I mean,
and
that
then let
works
them
well.
work a different but that still reduces the healing card.
Yeah. I mean, he would probably need to be healed once out of every 3 fights.
Yep.
Like, with a complete heal would be my guess.
I'm guessing Chris doesn't have that spell yet. Is he 54? Maybe he is.
I think so.
Don't know, but we hold it till we know.
Yep. What?
When I feign death, I think the first person to smack it would get the aggro, unless there's like group casts or anything for healing and stuff. You're welcome to hit him. Normally, I don't think you can do enough damage to him to really matter, but before I can get the cast off.
I guess I lost your buff, Diane.
Forward.
Yeah.
Only one night, sorry.
Okay.
Good for you. Lost mine too. So Justin, do you want Bulwark of Faith or not for a while?
I'm good. That's just the AC one, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I got Symbol and Protection of Glades. I think those are the two biggies to me. That and Regrowth. I guess three biggies. It's uncharmed. I'm not taking damage anymore. Charming. He's back. Oh, come on. If he breaks again shortly, I'll be the last one I can recharm. I'm running out of mana for the moment.
debuffs on you now?
I had two. One just went away. I still have another, which is Ignite Blood. It's starting to blink now, so it's going. It's probably a counterpart to your Celestial Heal. A negative Celestial Heal. Maybe not quite as strong.
Well, it seemed to be counteracting my celestial heal, so it might be pretty close.
Mm.
Can you tell by the icon if it's diseased or poison or whatever?
What spell are you talking about?
Ignite Blood.
Yeah.
It looks like your
It's a
Celestial
flame spell.
Heal, except it's got red around it instead
Yeah,
of
it's a
blue.
magic dot, basically. Magic-based dot.
Pop here, Ron.
Or fire magic, whatever.
Yeah, I guess fire since it's Ignite Blood.
It is fire, like fire resist.
So cure disease or whatever wouldn't help.
No,
Nope.
you would need cancel magic basically.
But then we could remove buffs we didn't want to cancel.
Right, yeah, it wouldn't really be worth it. It does about 1,200 hit points total, but it's rather slow. It takes 2 minutes, so I mean, as long as he's just not dying in a fight, it's not going to be a problem. You just keep him topped up.
Yeah, but that's why my celestial heal, they were basically canceling each other out.
It deals 56 per tick, but I mean, that's like a third of your celestial heal, right? It definitely hampers it, yeah.
Well, he said he had 2 dots at one point, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, that'll add up, but you can't be twice ignite blooded. At least it would have been something else on top.
Right.
Probably a disease.
Thank you. Honestly, when the root breaks, he'll probably just stay on my pet if you want to go find a new mob to pull. Then I can test out the cleric given a complete heal.
I'll put it in my blast spot. I rarely blast. Want me to do it now?
You're welcome to do it whenever you want to use the mana. I think it'll probably just complete heal him, but
Should.
I don't think he's 10,000 down if he has like 13,000 hit points or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just shy of 14, but he should definitely complete heal. Want me to put strength on him while I'm buffing so he can do more damage to you?
I've been avoiding hasting him because I thought I probably would have died tonight if he was hasted.
Yeah, that one time you would have, for sure. Got very close.
And now he's chock full of hit points. I just wanted to go tank again. What other mobs can we pull?
It's only 50 more than my Divine Light, so it does a lot more, but it just takes so much longer to cast.
Yeah, the speed is a detriment in a battle where you're trying to keep someone alive, but
Right,
it seems
it's really
perfect for this
damage.
pet. Yeah.
It's not for combat.
But when the pet rarely is taking aggro and can kill a whole 2 mobs before it is low on hit points, it's just pure mana savings at that point.
Well, you can let your pet tank. I'll sit here and drink peanut colada. That's fine.
That's why I was asking about arrows, but
I've got about
I think what
30
he really
arrows
wants
with
is
me.
to pull 2 at a time.
yeah, 2 is even more of experience. And if Badge has his pet too, I mean, we have 2 mobs that can off tank. Like Rangers shouldn't be having to do any hit point tanking at that point, except when we get more things and you need to pull it off. Well, then you pull it off the healers. Like that's not a hard job. Right, and then we deal with that, and you're all doing the healings and all that. I have been daydreaming about having just a necro and a cleric just duoing, doing whatever they want.
Works for me.
Especially because you just change up your methods a little bit. Like in Ikc's example where both pets break at the same time, yeah, that's bad. But if you root both of the fighting mobs, then when they both break, only 2 of them come back, and that is very manageable, as opposed to 4 of them.
And you just don't get a pet that's quite so resistant so that it doesn't break as often.
Yeah.
Which slows down the DPS a little bit, but it, you know, if you were a duo, you'd be much better off.
My problem as a solo necromancer is that I can technically get 100% of the experience if I do 51% of the damage that my pet, where my pet does 49. But that means I need to spend mana in order to try and get to that 51%,
Right,
which
because
kind of
you got a root and dot and then set the pet on it later.
Right, yeah, and deal with that timing and meting and all that. So it is kind of a cycle. But if I have a cleric in the group, I'm already splitting 50-50 and the pet doesn't take any, and then it's just let the pet do all the hit point tanking.
Right, and then you're killing a lot faster.
Yeah.
I could just start casting the complete heal on Nav as soon as he takes any damage.
Because I'll almost be dead by the time it goes off.
Well, I did it last time, but also Alana put a heal on you. I don't know if it kicked in.
Well, also, I mean, what's Nav's hit point maximum right now?
I'm guessing 8 something.
23.
Yeah.
Oh, 23, right.
2,300, really?
Yeah.
How are you and I the same number? Oh, well, technically I'm not anymore. I don't have symbol on anymore. But when I do it, do you not have symbol either?
No.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, that would explain it. So you're probably at like 30, like 100, or yeah, 3,000-ish.
3,000 with symbol, yeah.
And then complete healing is doing like, 7.5 hit points per mana. I'm trying to remember your other ratios from the email we wrote forever ago. I'm not remembering. I can find it.
I think she's better off with Cell.
I imagine that's the case as well. When not an emergency, and when in an emergency, complete healing isn't that helpful either.
And then, like in a group like this, if you can depend on regrowth some too, as long as he's only like 1 bubble down if you want to.
Well, there's times I use the divine healing to get him 2 bubbles back, but again, it's only 50 cheaper than the complete heal, but it is half the time to cast. So that's normally what I have in my second heal spot after my quick small heal.
Yeah, it really breaks the bank in health per mana. That's it's gonna win all the. I mean, even healing Nav for 2,000 is 5 hit points per mana. I think the wiki says if you're healing him for just under 1,000, it's equal to the superior healing's hit point per mana. But it's the time at that point that you're losing, which is definitely worse. If you're getting the same performance as your faster spell, then you shouldn't be using it. So,
Well, yeah.
yeah.
And then if you really want to get into it, she can cast the other one and sit down and be medding while she's standing there.
Right,
casting
yeah.
The other one.
Yeah, there's all kinds of benefits of doing the faster ones for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a simple calculation is what I was trying to get to.
Yeah. But I think I remember 2.9 being like her best performing in the heal over time from Celestial.
Yeah, heal over times are always more mana efficient than heals.
But even still, complete heal at 2,000 blows it out of the water. But it's getting that 2,000 mark that's difficult because he's presumably actively dying in order to do that.
Right. And then again, if there's something else going on that she needs to be doing, she can't. But maybe you're talking a duo.
Amazing duo. Well, with a pet at least. With any regular player, I think complete heal is probably difficult because it's so long and mana intensive.
Right.
It'd be hard to time it properly.
Yeah.
And that's why in the rage you have it chain healed and you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being tied up
off.
that long can really be a problem sometimes.
Right. And, God forbid you get hit by another mob and you lose all 10 seconds and, et cetera. But with a pet that's nothing but DPS and hit point bucket, perfect.
Yeah, I mean, with our normal group, I don't even load it. It's
Yes,
nice.
I lost protection to Glade.
We
Yeah,
did.
it just left.
Yeah, as soon as Ron gets back, I'll redo it.
How much mana does that spell use?
Lots.
A lot.
Yeah.
I think it's 600.
For POTG,
Yeah.
it's 1,200.
For the group.
Yes.
Is that like half your bar or more?
It's about 2.25 bars.
That's a lot. But it sure is nice.
It is.
My Twitch gives 100 at a time, and I still haven't gotten you down to 50% cost reduction yet.
Well, one of the nice things about it is it's not just doing that. It's giving hit points and armor class too.
That's true too.
And 3 hours.
Yeah, so skin like nature, nature skin, and protection of blades, I believe, are all in the same chain.
Right. It's the
Nature
Druid capstone.
Right. is the capstone for Necros?
Actually, a pretty good question. I mean, Archlich to me is the capstone, but that's just gain more mana and lose more health. The spell.
Right. Well, so what's your 60? Asking the question in a different way.
That Archlich, Demilich are both level 60 spells.
Oh, you get two. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they're extremely expensive. Well, I have one. I think I have Archlich. Demilich is the other one. And Demilich costs like 15k or 8k it looks like.
And what's it do?
Decreases hit points by 48 per second and increases mana by 31 per second. Or sorry, per tick, not second. Each tick. So I'd go back to losing quite a bit of health every tick. But I go from my current 20 a tick. I have to find it again. Because I have Lich, which is the level 49 spell. I don't know why Demilich and Archlich are two different spells, but they are, and I own
Well, it looks like all we gotta
Archlich.
do is go over there and kill cliff columns. Although I guess you can't kill stuff over there.
Oh, I've already lost all that faction when we were doing Karners. So I mean, we can kill stuff. We can kill those guys whenever we want, but I think they are buckets of hit points too.
Yeah, I think they're like 58 or something. Look,
Yeah.
I got it right here. You can also kill an Emperor in Old Seb or a named in Western Wastes.
You guys are probably 60 though, right?
Yeah, they're probably even harder.
Oh.
I guess.
Arladar is level 66 Lava Dragon.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
Emperor
so
is
the
level
cliff
60.
column is
Yeah.
level 58 warrior with 30,000 hit points. Summons and rages, high magic resistance, immune to fear, immune to stun. No joke.
Yeah. Those guys might be our topping out at our killing capability at our later levels.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to be level 60 when you're taking
Yeah.
or at least 59.
So my current Lich spell increases mana by 20 a tick and decreases my hit points by 22 every tick. Demi-Lich would up that to 31 mana per tick, so getting 11 more mana, but more than doubling my health HP loss. He's back. I'm trying to figure out what others would really be the POTG. I think that's basically it, because then I get a Banishment of Shadows, destroying undead, but that consumes a Star Ruby. Charms an undead to act as a caster's minion for 5 ticks. That sounds weird. I guess any undead, so maybe it could be incredibly powerful.
But
Yeah.
5 ticks is
30 seconds
is
yeah.
a good portion of the fight, I think.
I guess if you just want it for and if there's like no holds barred, any undead you want, but
Right, but if you're pulling multiple undead, you just pull one off, turn them around, and let them fight.
yeah.
And then when they're done, then he might be partway down on his health, and then we can kill him.
It takes 10 minutes to recast though, so that spell's not coming back. Yeah.
I don't know what that's for.
I guess if you're in a raid, you just have 5 necromancers bounce one terrifying undead around and don't let them fight. We have a pot back here. What do we end up with 3? I'm confused. Or was one of them a pet? My pet is just fine. Leave him on an island. He'll kill that guy before you need to worry about him.
50 mana.
On fuse.
80.
50.
Oh, nice. We can get those guys to die on the exact same timer. I don't know where the next spawn's supposed to be. Oh, next spawn is my own pet. Oh, come hit him, please. I think he did the double strike, which nullifies feign death. Charming.
Smoke break.
What'd you say?
I said smoke break for the conscript. He stopped fighting and started smoking again.
As long as he stopped fighting Eli.
He didn't stop fighting me when he was supposed to. Always a frustrating thing.
Yeah, that got you pretty close too. I think it's good he wasn't hasted and good you had symbol.
Oh yeah. All these are very. If I don't have symbol, these guys do half of my health and before I stand up. One of the reasons why I don't come here to solo and just tag an undead usually ends up me dying anyway.
Did you signal on somebody? Oh, here you go. Okay.
Oh, you can just. Well, now we can just complete heal the follower and let the guy work.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw
Or,
a
sorry,
dot
the-
on it. That's all I'm doing.
The conscript, not the follower. That's a good question, actually. I wouldn't mind seeing what happens. He's been wailing on him for a little bit.
Do you want me to complete heal him or don't?
Go ahead. Now ought to be pretty good timing.
Might even not quite make it.
Nah, he'll do it. I am curious about the aggro. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got too much aggro for her to pull it.
I don't know, man. The spell gives 10,000 hit points. I don't know if it just gives
Yeah,
you
but it doesn't
10,000
give
aggro
that
too.
much aggro. Because if it did, she could never cast it if there was more than
Right,
one
it would.
mob.
Yeah, it would just get
Because
her
they'd
murdered.
all come to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can often happen though when there's other critters that aren't currently engaged.
Yeah, early on. Well, usually what happens is you get 4 or 5, and some of them haven't been damaged, and then you cast a heal, and they all go to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what usually happens.
I don't know how the cleric feels about that fight, but I imagine that was way lower stakes than you needed. Or than you're used to, at least.
It's fine for me. Gonna do it again on this one.
Fine by me.
That's a caster, right? Will he end up tossing us all up in the air?
Oh, if you're far enough away, you won't.
Before what?
How's that pina colada treating you, Nab?
Good. I'm eating the fruit now. Gonna have to order another one.
I'm very confused. If you have a pina colada, I better have one too.
No problem. Either come to the beach with me or come to the Caribbean with me sometime, and we'll get lots of pina coladas. They always taste better near the water.
Everything tastes better near the water, right?
Yeah, but pina coladas, it's amazing how much better they taste when you're actually in the Caribbean sitting on the beach.
Say one or two dogs? Got him. Alright, I've rooted the dog, so if my pet does break, we won't end up with 2 mobs additional.
Put a dot on him just for fun.
Yeah, I put both my dots on, but there's a good chance he won't need all of it. Hey, my pet did break. Look at that. Come here, buddy. Whoop. Unfortunate he's hitting now.
Somebody caught Nab off.
Woo!
He's alright, pet's mine.
That was the complete heel being a little too slow. Thank you. Yeah, it's just too slow for rangers.
That dog died to the dots. I'm pretty sure he wasn't dead when the pet broke charm. That's
Maybe
why.
if the rangers had symbol.
I think when we put all our dots on it, it's doing a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, especially with the pet.
Well, I mean, yeah, just the dots. Then you add the pet in.
Yeah.
Now you made me want pineapple.
Maybe you want pina coladas.
Mhm.
Well, that too.
And there's songs about margaritas, but I prefer pina coladas.
This is the walking in the rain one, right?
Yep.
I like sangria.
I think he's good too. That's what he did. Those pet spells take like 10 to 20 seconds. He's like, hold up, I gotta do this.
I'll be there in a minute.
Dude, I wish a mob would let me cast a whole pet spell before I had to go kill him.
We doing our usual 9:30?
Works for me. If somebody's close to dinged.
Oh, we all dinged in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Well, that's true. Where are you, Justin?
I'm a bubble and a half. It ain't tonight.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, close
It
is
ain't.
a subjective
maybe
term.
by your birthday, but
I probably need a solo if I'm gonna get it for by my birthday.
yeah, it's true.
One night a week, like, yeah, it's basically. I have one more game before my birthday. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I've been getting about half a bubble at best.
Yep.
And
That's all you can
today
hope
was
for now.
today was probably a little less than that. I mean, I'm not too broken up about it. I play half the time everyone else does. Makes sense. My experience is gonna be slow.
Another ring.
Well, I will accompany and try to keep you alive if you want.
Oh well, I soloed at immoral times, like when I'm not too busy at work. Usually not soloing on a Saturday or Sunday. I just don't have time.
I was thinking I could not be grouped with you, but try to keep your pet alive, and things attack me. I just try to gate, but I might die.
What he
Well,
really needs though is like clarity or protection of the glades, so that he can out damage his pet faster.
honestly, I would just as soon group with you anyway, and just deal with the experience split, because I probably am not going to easily outdamage this pet in a timely manner, and if we're not just churning through mobs, this pet is more liability than he is good.
Well, it's easier to know what's going on in a group too, and
Yeah.
they might be more likely to attack me when the storm breaks.
Are your summon pets just not worth it anymore?
I mean, my summon pet is going to be level like 44 at best. So they are not going to hold mob aggro. I use my summon pet when I'm soloing here because that's way less risky and I can control it a bit easier. But they only have like about 2,000 experience or hit points maybe. So they're just
Well, yeah, that's what I got.
yeah. But if you were here at level 44, it would be a much different story. You can't tank very long.
Yeah.
That's really the problem. Is just that they are still reliable damage, and it's not mana to get that damage in. But
What if you'd be better off outside? Where they're lower level, but they're blue, and if you can kill them faster, usually that works out better.
I feel like I get a pretty good rhythm in here. I can kill usually about 6 or so. I'm just killing the ones in the wings, either the entrance hallway or this exit hallway near the zone line is usually what I'm doing, because
Right,
no one's
which is
really
the
camping
lower
those
level
mobs.
ones anyway.
Yeah, no one's really camping them, so it's usually a pretty easy process.
30 mana.
I can give you
80.
You want to top off Nav? I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
I don't want to give him mana.
I meant,
Yeah,
Alyssa.
that's probably not worth it.
Oh, I'm so high, I'm fine.
Coming. Can't blast us if he is around the corner.
I'll go dot him then.
I've got the invoker targeted, so I'll pull him up when it starts getting a little low. You don't need to. Well, if everyone's gonna go take a look, I'll bring him up.
Well, I was just gonna dot it and run back.
I
I
was
always
just getting
get the
close enough to
stupid,
do a
you
heal if
can't
he
see
needed
the
it.
target thing.
But I
You gotta
resisted
get
the gravity
close to
flux,
cast
so
spell
yeah.
on it.
I feel like sitting helps you resist the gravity flux, but that's not true, probably.
Just have good enough magic resist.
Or enough lard in the can. Enough ballast.
Are we doing a mob after this, or is this just to get my pet down low before we leave?
Yeah, good to know before I complete healing.
Yeah, I guess we might as well just clean up and go.
So don't complete healing.
Nah.
Okay, don't.
Pet should be about 20% when the fight's over anyway. Actually, it looks like it's gonna be 40.
I'd be curious to duo with you someday just to see what we could do if all we do is dot them.
Dots and roots and healing me from my, keeping me from
Right.
losing my
Root
health
and
to
rot,
mana. Yeah.
as they call it.
I bet probably most anyone can duo decently with a necro. It just depends on what my job is at that point.
Right. Yeah, you got that flexibility. That's kind of the way a shaman is too.
Yeah. Want me to break him?
Yeah, I guess.
Alrighty.
Thanks for your service.
Second pet. Oh, hello,
pop.
Invoker. You want to just start casting our casting our leave spell? That conscript's almost dead. And he's dead.
I forgot that was a complete heal. No wonder it was so slow. This thing is my divine right.
Fortunately, I have tons of mana, so I could chain. Okay.
Ready.
Thank you so much for joining us, Kalana.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. You
We'd
kind
have
of
been in big trouble without you.
you scooped me up and took me.
Yeah, whether you
You
want to
had no
come or not,
choice.
you will play with us tonight.
It was fun. Thank you. I actually got into my third bubble.
Good. Well, we needed to kind of help pay you back for what you'd lost trying to come buff us.
Oh, I didn't lose much.
I got a loads, so I'll need to give you my 200 platinum, Diane.
Unless you want to wait till we've got badge and whatever. I mean,
I
I'm
can
fine
do
either
that.
way.
I might have more. I wish I'd sell one of the expensive ones.
What class are they for?
Well, I got a mix, but most of the expensive ones are necro spells. And by expensive, I mean 600 to 900.
Where's the muffin peddler in this town?
I think there's food by the Druid place. I can show you in a bit. Oh, actually, do they have it in the round building? I know you can get some booze in the round building. I can't remember if
It's
they have
just
food.
booze.
Might just be booze. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just the tavern, so it was alcohol.
I think
think
that's
I'm-
outside the Druid place.
I think I'm made of money. Iron rations. Live off muffins and milk.
Dad ought to be able to give you a stack of some food. That's free.
Yep, that's what you need. You need food.
Well, I have 10 peridot right now, so we need to remember to have me buy some from somewhere. They're not here.
I can pick them up when I'm in these commons.
I'll try to remember to do it with my enchanter and my druid too. I just gotta remember to do it.
You need food, Justin?
Yeah, sure.
So I have one extra soap pot if someone wants it.
That good. He need two.
I'll take 2. If you're just hoovering it off the ground.
Well, I don't all the time because I end up filling up but I can. I mean, it doesn't take much to replace it.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I split this? Do I get money from Melissa?
No, I'll hold on to it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Look, Dad,
Well, Kalana left this. She was supposed to get a little cut.
No, I stayed out so you can split your money with you guys. I don't need it.
Well, you earned it. You worked hard.
No, it's fine. I have all that evil eye money from selling bags.
Oh yeah, I guess you could make me a bag when you're done too.
That's true.
Yeah, if you need one. I don't have one on me. They were kind of lightweight
Well, I
today.
was talking to Diane, my daughter, to help make me a
Oh.
bag.
So you said go.
Wow, that's pretty good.
it's with some jewelry.
You still need to find the beverage place, just.
Nope, I got it.
I think I got to get the backpack pattern outside. Still don't get how Randy Trevor is always there.
He is. He's annoying.
He's always there. When my baby druid started, he was there. And that was last year or something.
Maybe he's trying to set some sort of record.
I need bigger doors. We have the patterns out here, but we don't have the loom.
Don't have the what?
Loom.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
no loom here?
Luton's
There's a loom
inside.
inside, but the patterns are outside.
Oh, okay. I thought this was a loom over here.
It is, but I can't get the pattern there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You gotta run back and forth.
Yeah. It's not too bad. It's just I like efficiency, but not for a kitchen.
When you said inside outside, I thought you meant buildings, not zones. I was confused.
It's okay. I'm not very clear very often.
And I'm gonna get some more skins eventually when I'm in East Commons, and you can make some more for results.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks all.
Have a good night. See you Thursday.
Okay. Thanks
Okay.
again.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
He left.
User disconnected from your channel.
Night, Ron.
Good night.
User disconnected from your channel.
I guess that's it. All right, everybody. Don't forget to get up, stretch, go tell someone you love them. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. I think my mic's been muted the whole time.